Hello YouTube vintage stereo collectors and restorers. Now here's a rare problem that just does not come up very often. In video number 1 on this Pioneer SX-424, I had mentioned how the tuning was out of whack, how stations like 105 were down by 100. Well, I spent a little more time on the tuner today and I noticed one thing, that if I turned it vigorously enough, the capacitor actually didn't turn. That's what was happening. So the pointer was in the right place, the shaft was on, this pulley was on tight on this shaft. The problem was, and I don't know how well you can see that, but see the gear there? That gear is pressed on. Maybe not even that. The shaft is pushed in. That's kind of the bearing point of the shaft right there. So that gear and this little retainer here, which keeps it from turning too far, like that. So what was happening, I took this off, and I could hold this and turn this shaft. It wasn't glued on, it was pressed on. I pulled the shaft out, cleaned it up, and used the stereo secret weapon super glue. And this is one, oh, you gotta be careful. What I did was took a screwdriver, put a few drips on in an old lid, and carefully put it here where the shaft meets the gear, and then let it sit about an hour this way so it would run down. So it does seem to be gripping and turning okay. Now to put it back together is the harder part, but that goes there. There's a couple screws. And we got to kind of get everything in the right place. Just put that in loose. Now you have this odd double gear here. So what you want this so that it's turned all the way, because this is what limits the travel of that, so you don't end up damaging the variable capacitor. You gotta make sure that's turned right, this is turned right. Ooh, now let me give that some thought. We're turning this way, right? So actually, yeah, actually it needs to be down this way. Ooh, glad I thought of that. It needs to be here. So when you turn it this way, it's that way, because you have the two gears, right? So that when you actually have it on here, and you turn this way, yeah, I'm just watching the gear action. I'll be careful I don't strip this. Now, the other thing you have to do is get this double gear in position, because there's a bit of tension on it. Now let's see if I can just put this screw in a couple turns. And like I say, this is a rare problem. I remember years ago there were some Luxman tuners that had a similar issue, if I remember correctly. Like, I just have to leave that there. This one is under pressure like that. Yeah. Let's try turning it. Yeah. Okay, so we get it turned so that's down there, so we can put the screw in. Do not let go, because you want these teeth lined up, right? I'm pretty sure they are. And this, oh boy. Used to be when I worked in a shop with half a dozen techs, you just go, hey, John, come over here, man. I need to borrow your finger. Just hold that right there. Seems different now. There we go. There we go. Let's try turning this back the other way. Oh, that actually is much better. Hard to get a grip on that. Goes that way. When it bottoms out, that should be there. Okay, we're good. Is that doubled up properly? I'd say it is. Yeah, it's doubled up correctly. Okay. Well, I'm hoping this will hold. I'm going to put a few drops of oil in there. But now, I got to get this on. Hopefully not messing it up. Which end has the spring tensioner on? This end or this end? There we go. Oh, and she just loved tuner strings? Holy moly. Down there like that. Now, I have it's around 98, so I'm going to have to turn this down manually and line it all up again, then tighten this screw. But that's how you fix that, and that should hold. Okay, I'm just going to leave that at that. Thanks for watching and listening.